Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a great Monday or good afternoon, wherever you are. Dan, we probably do need to do some like different
I know.
times of the
I
day.
literally was just thinking the same thing. Like, I feel like every time we go live, I go,
Good,
like,
whatever time it
surprise, jazz
is. Here we
hands.
are. We did it. It's Matt and it's Dan, and we are here with Coffee and Questions, answering your questions. I hope you're all having a great Monday. I am really needing the coffee this morning. It's a struggle. I played hockey last night again. It's week 3 for me, and I feel a lot better, but I'm still very tired this morning. I'm not as young as I used to be, so
No, no,
feeling
you're
good.
not.
Dan,
I'm
how
feeling
are you
pretty
doing?
good. I'm feeling pretty good this morning. I'm ready to go. This is my first cup, so I'm just getting started. But I'll tell you what, I plugged a USB cable in on the first try, so I'm
Oh,
feeling great right now.
whoa! Dan, get this guy a gold medal. He's earned it. Wonderful. I feel like, have you ever seen that meme where it's like you go to plug it in, it's like nope, and then you turn it over, it's like nope, and then you turn it back over, it's like yep.
Yep.
I feel like every time with a USB cable,
I
it's
mean,
it just
this was a micro USB, so
oh,
use it to say that how you will. But it was like you have to. It's on
still
this
a
mic, and
success.
it's kind of tough to do. So, and I
I
was
am
just
so
like,
proud.
bam, got it done.
Yep.
Um,
Good morning, Katie. Yeah, those beats like just kind of like just got you, ready for the morning here, or
I
woke you
was
up a little bit.
um I was practicing before Matt joined the remote guest call. I was practicing the intro, and I got the music stuck in my head. So I was like, we're sitting here
It's
setting
very
up, and I'm
catchy.
sitting here jamming, in my head.
And if you
Um,
want to know what those sweet beats are, just type in Harris Heller. Dan, do you remember what that song's called? Because I can't remember.
nope.
There's 1 billion songs that he does, and it's all royalty free. So if you want some sweet beats, they don't have to be like that. He makes mellower stuff. There's a reggae one, which is really funny. There's like honestly any genre you could possibly think
Mhm.
of. He makes songs for. So if you need music for your streams, go check him out. Um,
Yeah. So, just so people know, if you're new to the enthusiast group or something, this live stream is for you all. Matt and
mhm.
I just we get on here, we chat for a little bit. We'll chat with you guys, and we're here to answer questions. I almost think of it as like office hours from high school or college, where you had people where you can go and ask questions
Oh,
to.
okay. That makes so much more sense because I just thought it meant like office hours, like I'm at the office and we're
Oh,
all at the
okay,
office
yeah,
too.
no, that's
It's
where I was
making
going with
it
it.
makes a lot more. I like that. It
Yeah,
makes a lot more
yeah.
sense now.
Yeah, I
That's
like
good.
coffee and questions though too,
Oh,
because it's
yeah.
very
Obviously, we're gonna
on
go. Like I
point
like coffee and questions are pretty
because
cool
I get to
too.
drink
So,
coffee. Yeah. So yeah, ask your questions in the
yep.
comments, and we will answer as many of those as we can. You might see we put these posts out before we go live, saying hey,
Ask your questions.
ask questions here. So we get some in different places. Like I know um, we were getting questions in the Discord as a new spot. You want to
Yeah.
just mention the Discord
I
real quick
I
there?
do, and I actually was just posting the link and also silencing my phone because silencing your phone when you live stream is a good idea. So just about a month ago, we created a Discord server. So we'd love for you to all be a part of that. It's a place for us to build community. It's a place for us to sharpen each other, make our live streams better, ask your questions, and honestly just get to know each other better too. So there's the link. If you don't know what Discord is, like I honestly just recommend just go poking around. It's for you older folk like myself, like it's kind of like an AOL chat room from way back when. For you newer folk, it's like what Dan, help me out here. You're younger than I
Well,
am.
here's the way I see it. Like I've
Go
just been
ahead.
slowly building everything into Discord, but before, just think about it this way: you have like a whole group of friends or something, and you have things to chat about, but like you have friends who are from out of town, or you have friends in
Hmm.
town,
Hmm.
and like before you just have like a text thread or something, but like a text message thread, and now you can split this up into like different groups and stuff. It's
Yeah,
really useful. I've
it's
like the
very
more
like
I
it's
use it, the more.
segmented. Yep.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
spend most of my time, or like chatting with people, I should say, in Discord. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's segmented like little individual categories. So you can have audio, and you can have
Hmm.
internet, like just lighting, network, like video, like just different areas where we can chat about different things. There's also a general chat where kind of everything's welcome. So we're going to be doing a giveaway here, probably starting this week or early next week, where we're going to be giving away a month free subscription to Switcher Studio. So
Hey,
you're
that's
going to
fun.
want to be a part of the Discord if you want a chance to win that. So
How are we just randomly giving it away? Are we gonna like make people tell us their favorite song or
my
answer
thought is
trivia questions?
I have a bot set up in the Discord that kind of like, the more you chat, the more you go up. You may have seen this, Dan. The more you chat,
Oh
the more
yeah,
your
yeah,
level
yeah.
goes up. So I think I'm going to make it be like, hey, you need to at least be at level 2 in order to be, able to win. And to get to level 2 is pretty dang easy. So you just need to chat a little bit. So nothing too crazy. But I'll make sure to get all the details out to you all and everyone in the Discord that's already there post haste. So
I saw a fun, and Matt and I might make a video about this in the future, talking about different lenses. But someone was
yeah.
asking about lenses and switcher, so using different lenses on your iPhones and iPads, and people had cool suggestions for what to use. And it's funny, we last year especially we did a bunch of live streams with different users, and a lot of them were using lenses, and the common ground between all of them on what lens you're using, they're like, oh, I don't know the name, I just searched Amazon for an iPhone lens and that's the one I got. And they seem like they're working pretty well. So they have some that just like clip on if you want. They have other ones where you can screw them on, come with special cases.
Fancy.
For instance, like there's the Moment lenses. I think they're a little more expensive, but you have some really cool options there. You can also
I've
take
not
it.
used a lens ever, so like this
Neither
is
have I. Like, well, I mean, that's the lie. I have totally used them.
okay. I'm sorry, on an iPhone I've not used a lens.
Yeah. But I'll also say, if you use the camera swap, let me show you. Is this going to? Oh no, it's okay. You know what, Matt? I'm gonna make you go away because my multi views are weird right now. But just in the up middle, it's not gonna do it for this. But if your camera, if you have one of the new iPhones, has like one of the extra lenses, it's gonna swap between them, so you can use like the front facing, rear facing, and then the zoom lenses, things like that. You can use all those. So
Oh, I'm back. Here I am.
hey, look, Luke's in here saying he's used the Moment lenses and liked them. So yeah, that's good. I think they're cool too. Yeah, I've seen them in use as well. I think they're very they're very useful. Now,
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah,
You and I, Dan, we should probably do like a live stream where we just kind of try out different ones, like get it as cheap as we can. One, get a Moment lens. Moment lens, is that right?
yeah,
maybe.
Moment.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, we should just do a bunch of random examples or test streams with
magnifying
people, so
glass,
people can see like, hey, here's what different lenses look like. Here's what your different iPhone comparisons, things like that. I think could be pretty useful, especially done in a live stream setting. It's like, because recording is always going to be a little bit different than when you're actually live.
It'll be me running behind, taking off lenses and attaching them. But yeah, we can plan that. I think it's a really great idea to kind of show you all the value, like cost comparison, like the result. So, okay. Hey, good morning, Terry. I see you have a question here. Asked on Friday about passing unfiltered audio using the remote guest feature.
Yeah, I might need, Terry, if you could clarify a little bit more on what you mean about unfiltered audio. I know we're limited to basically what Safari can handle on like iPhones and iPads when you're using those, but I think honestly, whatever. Sorry, what's that?
I found the post that they made on Friday. Would there be a way to get unfiltered audio from a remote guest? I sometimes do multi-streams with other DJs and normally use a peer-to-peer solution like OBS Ninja. It would be nice to be able to do this through Switcher, but the audio is in mono and compressed.
Yeah, that's just a limitation of the remote guest. I don't think we're going to be able to send the stereo audio through through the remote guest feature, but that's interesting, and it would be a really cool way to do things, and something we can explore for sure. I know audio is one of those things that is being talked about inside of Switcher, and is something we want to update and make better. So right now I'm pretty sure it's going to be summed down to the mono but
Okay.
we can get some more clarification on that. I like that idea too. It's almost like you have like a set list of DJs playing, and you can kind of
That's a
swap
really cool
between them.
idea.
Very
Awesome.
interesting.
Hey, and if you're just joining us, ask us your questions. If you have a live stream question or whatever, let us know. And Dan, I do have another one here from Todd Johnson from the group,
Okay.
saying, "Hey guys, 2-year user here. He has 2 issues. They want to increase stability. He went to increase stability. They went to Ethernet connections on an iPad and all 3 iPhone 6s. I'm still getting some glitches, and the video and the quality is not as good as it should be. Speed test always shows a minimum of 10 to 12 upload and 50 to 60 download. Do the Wi-Fi settings in Switcher make a difference, like reinforced, etc.?"
Yes, and those very much, especially like if you're getting 10 to 12 megabits, like that was what I was getting before I just updated my internet. Like you might notice that our video is a little bit more clear now. That's because we're streaming 1080p.
Oh, you're about 1,000.
Yeah, now yeah, I've got the Google Fiber 1G. Um or not Google, it's not Google, it's the AT&T fiber, but still very fast. Before, like that's what I was using was if I tried to stream at 1080p, it was buffering and lagging, and it's just because those speeds, while you might get that for a test, it's not going to be that constant. And if it drops down below that 1080p streaming threshold for too long, the video is going to start getting lagged and get behind. Now, the best way to mitigate those risks is using here in the outputs tab. If you scroll down, there's this Wi-Fi camera communication. By default, it's on standard Wi-Fi. I always use reinforced Wi-Fi mode for literally everything because it just gives that network a little bit more time to talk between the cameras and send the video out. What happens within Switcher, like versus real time, is a little bit delayed, but everything syncs up. Everything's like your viewers see everything live, like everything's in sync when they see it. It just gives all the devices and everything more time to communicate. So, but of course, like if you're putting that on a screen, or something like in a big event space or something, it's going to be very delayed. So you're going to want to use low latency mode in that situation. But again, your network needs to be more robust to handle it. So, when in doubt, if you're a new user, I recommend just pinging reinforced Wi-Fi mode and leaving it there. And I think you're going to be very happy with the results.
Excellent.
Awesome. Yeah, I see Terry in here saying, "Yeah, I'd love to test with you guys." We actually are getting ready to do a release, and we actually do have a beta program. If you want to just mention it quickly, Matt.
Yeah. So coming here sometime very soon. I won't say exactly when. We're going to be doing our next update, which will be with multicasting. Some people call it simulcasting. I think the industry is kind of switching over to multicasting as the term. So if you know what that is, awesome. And we are looking for beta testers. So I have a pinned post in the group at the top. And if you want to be a part of that program, just need to fill out that Google form. I know a lot of you are very excited and signed up. So I don't know if we reached the limit as far as the amount of people we want to sign up. I haven't heard otherwise. But if that interests you, when we say multi-streaming, we're talking like,
YouTube
Facebook
and Facebook,
YouTube,
multiple Facebook pages. Yeah.
Yep. So love for you all to be a part of that and be on the lookout because that's going to be coming like officially here soon. We can't disclose a date just yet, but and I'm guessing here in the future we'll be doing beta testing for other updates. We do have some big plans this year. Some big plans. Kind of have to roll them out a little bit at a time, but I think simulcasting, multi-streaming, you all will be pumped about. I know I'm pumped about it. Dan and I will probably do some type of test with that coming up when we can. So
yeah, for sure. I think simulcasting is something we'll be doing in the future for some of our live streams for sure.
Yep.
Will the beta run separately from our live versions? Yes, it's a different build. I'm like 95% positive, so you will have both.
I think so.
Oh man, sorry if it just got really loud. I just realized my door over here is open and the heater just kicked on, so hopefully it's not too bad.
Okay, it should be a pretty easy one for you, Dan. I found in the group. My iPad won't let the composition download because it has run out of storage. I've deleted my whole iPad, but it's ate up with other storage, quote unquote. And the only way I can fix this is if I restore device completely. I do not want to lose this video. Can I transfer the journal to another file?
Yeah, what I'd recommend doing, and check out, I think Tim on our team just updated the Help Center article talking about how to do director mode files, and other files work the same way, where you can transfer them via AirDrop or other things. So yeah, what I would do is just get all of the files within Switcher and save them onto a computer or another device, or put them in a folder in Google Drive or something, and then delete the old stuff, or like the stuff that's taking up a bunch of space, and then adding that back into or back onto the iPad. Awesome. And that should help that problem there. Or just like some space saving tips too. If you have apps that have been going on for a while, try and delete some of them and reinstall them. Things like Facebook can really eat up space after time. Yeah. Things like that. Twitter might do the same thing. There's a way, I don't know off the top of my head. I think you go into like the general settings, and there you can find the storage. I'm sure a quick Google search will bring up the results for you. And where do you see how much, like what's causing my phone to run out of storage, and you can delete a bunch of stuff that way.
It is wild how much things you wouldn't expect to take up that much space take up. It's crazy. So yeah, good word there, Dan. Katie, thank you. Appreciate that.
Hi, Asia's here now too. I see she just also, I think Asia, if you just joined, I don't know if like you're seeing the same question, because she just posted something in the CX or in our Slack channel, and it's like basically asking the same question that we just talked about. So
interesting.
Yeah, we'll get you that information, Asia, after this.
Hey, Asia, good morning.
Good morning.
And if you're just joining us, please ask your questions. Dan and I are here for you all. Sorry, I had to put a cough drop in. My throat was getting like gunky. But if you're just joining us, ask your questions. We're here for you. We want to be able to help you make better live streams. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think Asia. I think it's just like one of those strange coincidences within this weird world we live in. Yeah, we're just talking about director mode file transfers and stuff, and she kind of asked the same question.
Moments too late. Cool.
Go
ahead.
I was gonna say I can kind of answer that. Should we do live support for? So Asia has a question for us, and
go ahead.
Her question is, when we sent so we did a live recording for some bands recently, and it was when we sent all the different angle recordings from all the devices from Louisville Loves Emo was the event we did. It was a super fun show. Some of the people in the CX team, or who might be responding to your support questions, were actually playing in that. How did you create the compositions for the recordings? So basically, if you transfer all those director mode files off of or like onto a computer, all I did, I had them on my MacBook. So I plugged the main device that was running Switcher, which is this one I'm using now. I plugged that into my computer, used the Files app, and I just basically drag every single one of those files that we transferred onto the computer and just dropped them directly into Switcher. And then afterwards, you open it up and go to your My Recordings, and you can just click on the compositions, and they'll start creating the compositions.
Excellent. Terry went out and bought a Shure MV7X after hearing mine. I hope you love it. Dan's going to have the smaller version of this one as well. Is that the same? I can't remember what that one's called, but the mics are just so dang good. I love them. So,
I mean, to be fair, Matt, your voice is also awesome. So,
oh well, thank you. I don't know. It's all I've known. So thanks. All right. Pale Dieter says, "Are you adding more destinations to the multicasting feature, or the same YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn?"
I know for sure Facebook in YouTube, I think there's going to be a custom RTMP option, so you will be able to get it out to multiple places.
Yep. Yep.
Here's Chris Strub. Coffee
Go
in
ahead.
New Orleans. Are you drinking the what's it called? Is it
Café du Monde?
chicory coffee?
Oh,
there?
no.
Is it like they make it with like roots of something, and
Oh,
it's really
right,
bitter
that's right.
and tastes
Yeah.
awful. But cheers.
It's not really coffee. It's something else. That's like fake coffee. But maybe it's from Café du Monde, which is delicious.
I'm drinking leftover Dunkin' Donuts from when my parents were in town, so I'm also not drinking real coffee, I feel like.
Oh, I have Kirkland's Finest.
Oh, there you go.
Excuse me. I discovered, here's one from Steve. I discovered you could lock a push in or pull out and push that shot live. Worked like a charm. I tried to do this this week. It doesn't work anymore. Is there a hope of fixing that?
I'm not entirely sure. Lock a push in or pull out and push that
zoom
shot
in,
live.
zoom out. I'm not sure what you mean, Steve.
Steve, yeah. Try, and if you could ask that a different way, or I have a theory on what you're mentioning there, but if you could ask us again, push. Something that it might be is if you come in here and you're using we're using the preview window as well, and you want to like do a multi-view or something. Oops.
Zoom in and zoom out.
Yeah, you can make sure this arrow is tapped, and that's going to swap between them, I think. That might be it. I'm not entirely sure. Is he saying more?
Zoom in and zoom out. That's what I said.
Lock a push in, and I'm still not entirely sure.
Zoom in or
You can also email us at support@Switcher Studio, and we might gather some more information to make sure we can fully understand.
Yeah, or you can send us a video there.
Or yeah, if there's if
see.
you have an example of like what you're trying to do, send us a video of it. Because I'm trying to think of a way that we were able to zoom in and out, and like lock it. Zoom would lock and then push it live. Oh. Try in here. In the camera controls, you can toggle the zoom on and off here, and you can also lock all these different settings, so then it's not going to move. Otherwise, like the way you zoom is, you pinch in and out, or you use the slider and zoom in and out, and that was kind of always how it was.
Yeah, I don't remember it being any different than that.
I do see.
If we're totally
Terry.
wrong, I'm sorry.
Terry here with the Tim Hortons. Terry,
wish
I
I
grew
could
up in Syracuse, New York, and so close to Canada, and we had Tim Hortons around, and every so often I'm able to find some Tim Hortons. It's still some of my favorite stuff out there.
Old Timbits. Yep, old Timbits. Yeah, in Michigan they also had Tim Hortons, and they don't have them in southern Indiana and Louisville. So anywhere here.
Stephanie, my partner, she found some Tim Hortons at Myers, so something. Here's Ernesto. Maybe Ernesto can do it.
Well, Ernesto, you can
Ernesto,
also
save
zoom
us.
You can also zoom in the preview window, which will also zoom that angle if it's being shown live.
So kind of what Ernesto's mentioning here is like, let's say this shot was live, we can zoom in here and make sure that shot looks good, and then go preview to live, and you have it zoom. So it's you've basically done the zoom before that shot goes live. Maybe that's it. Hopefully.
Not sure. Interesting. Stumped down. Stumped me too, but that wasn't hard. So,
is there like a ton of background noise right here? Are you hearing me okay still, Matt? Like, do
I can
need
hear
to go
you
close
fine.
the door?
No,
Okay.
you're fine.
It's just something I'm being extra self-conscious about. Got it.
I mean, I can hear it, but I also have headphones over my ears, so I can hear just fine. So,
Okay.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. We only have about 5 more minutes. So if you're just joining us, please ask your questions in the comments here. We're here to answer yours. Steve, I hope that helped you. If not, please write into support, and we can troubleshoot some more there.
Yeah, we'll get you to like maybe send a video example or something, or if you
where you were pressing would be great, or
Yeah.
just kind of, I don't know, show us more. It's, you know, trying to understand people's. It's like just understanding people's like what they mean exactly in written form is sometimes difficult. So yeah, video would be great. Oh, Terry doesn't hear anything. Great. Maybe it's just me then. Cool. I will mention again before we get off here, if no one has any questions, jump in our Discord. I'm going to be doing a giveaway this week or beginning of next week. I'll go ahead and drop the link here again. We'd love for you all to be a part of it.
I'll mention Ernesto had. Sorry, I'm going to cut you off.
No,
really
go ahead.
quick, but Ernesto had one other thought here, which is true for the slide, for the zoom. This is a responsive zoom or responsive slider. So if I push it up a little bit, it's going to zoom slowly. Same thing without.
Oh.
But now, now I'm going to slide like it all the way to the top and watch how fast it zooms in and out. You see, so that could be it too. Just how far up you slide that. It is a responsive zoom.
Fancy.
But yeah, I think you know, that's most of the questions here that I've seen. I got the stuff covered we wanted to.
Yeah.
If you guys have other questions, you know, keep them going in these comments. If you're watching on YouTube after the fact, you can catch us live on either the main Switcher Studio Facebook page. Let me find, is it this one? Follow us at Switcher Studio on basically everything. Okay, yes, and it would lock, Steve says, and it would lock at whatever pace you left it above stands still. Yeah, I don't know if that was ever an intentional thing. That might have just been something that was off to the side. But again, if you want to, if you could write into our support, it's support@switcherstudio.com. Use the same email address as your Switcher account. And we will take a look, you know, and maybe it's something that we can put back in or something. So very interesting. But yeah, follow us on all these. Matt, I'm going to let you play us out. I'm going to cue the out music. And
we will be back next week on the main Facebook page answering questions there. We do these things weekly for you all, and we do them here in the group because like we want to give you all kind of some special attention. So it's for you, but next week is also for you. So come join us on the main Facebook page. And if you have any questions, you can put them in this here video. You can write them in the group. We'll answer them for you. So hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we will see you next week. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, thank you guys. And answer this coming soon. Be on the lookout. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye.